Penguins are very social birds. They live together in groups called rookeries. Penguins can talk to each other in many different ways. They wave their heads and flippers, call, bow, and preen. Sometimes when they meet each other, they tap their beaks together. Penguins live in very cold climates, so their bodies have adapted ways to keep warm. The two main ways are their feathers, which are short and very closely packed together. They also have a layer of fat called blubber that helps them keep warm. Most penguins eat fish, squid, and krill, which is kind of like a shrimp. Penguins don't have teeth, so they don't chew their food. Like a lot of birds, a penguin has a gizzard, which is a very strong muscle that does the job that your teeth do.
I have to be honest, I was completely thrilled, it was just the silliest thing. I laughed and laughed and laughed at myself, and I'm usually pretty self-conscious about seeing my own performances, but to see what you do vocally in the booth translated into, animated action was just completely fascinating to me, and it just cracked me up every time I watched it. There are a lot of things that I do that aren't necessarily in the script, little inflections, little throat clearing things and ticks and stuff like that I do vocally that I realize, that they have to animate, once it's laid down on the voice track. So it always cracks me up to see them have to animate something that I just create in the booth. They described him to me as a cross between Ted Baxter from Mary Tyler Moore and Captain Kirk. And basically that's exactly what I plugged into. I mean, that's the voice that came out, just based on those. Although I think the more I watch them, seems to me there might be a little bit of Barney Fife false bravado that creeps into Zidgel's character too. So there may be a little bit of element of that too.